My name is Alana. I became paralyzed 7 years ago. And it happened on November 11th of 2005, Veterans Day. And I woke up and I was getting ready for a concert. And while I was getting ready, I started to get a neck ache. And so I told my dad, and he said I probably slipped on it wrong. And I said probably. So he told me to lay down, and when I did, I laid on the couch and I tried to make a fist, and eventually my hands went numb and I couldn't move my hands. So following that, my dad came in and he called the ambulance. While he was on the phone, my arms stopped working, and when the paramedics got there, I was completely paralyzed on the couch, and I've been that way ever since. Today, we decided to do a project that I had a vision for, and it was to put a person in a wheelchair similar to myself so that they live kind of in my shoes. I was originally going to do a speech about what it was like to be paralyzed, but then I decided to take a step further and have an actual person be in my shoes. I asked around, and with help, I found somebody who volunteered to do that.
Hi, my name is Mark Anthony Beltran, and I volunteered to do this project. I felt I could help, if anything, just be a voice for Alana. When I first sat down, I just thought it was going to be an easy day. Just going to sit down and enjoy the day, be rolling around, easy, wouldn't have to walk or run to class. The first time I realized that it was going to be difficult was when I actually started maneuvering in the chair. I realized it wasn't normal, and I didn't have control of my legs, and I didn't know how to maneuver the chair. It was something to play with, and I'm still not used to it. I've been in the chair for 9 hours, and I still don't know how to navigate it. I was definitely surprised at how helpful everyone was. It doesn't usually happen. Even though I am able to walk, just holding a door open isn't something that I'm used to, or having a door held open for me isn't something that I'm used to. Or having a chair pulled out of the way from me isn't something that I'm used to. But definitely people were very helpful. I think I was a little ambivalent to the help because I wanted to do it myself.
Need any help?
I think I'll be okay. But overall, it was much appreciated that they were so willing to help. I've taken that elevator before, and it's usually more roomy, but with the presence of a chair and the presence of Alana helping me out, it was very tight. It was as if you were trying to put a puzzle together, and it worked, but it was weird. Going into my first class of the day, I was a little apprehensive. I wasn't sure what to expect. I knew I was going into class, and I knew I had a paper to read. I just didn't know how people were going to respond to me being in the chair, and their initial reactions when they saw me in the chair surprised me. They were concerned. Some were just staring, some were in disbelief. I didn't know how to feel. I guess I was ambivalent the entire time. When I went to chapel, I was initially expecting to perform regardless if I was in the chair, out of the chair. I was under the impression that I would perform. When I got there to chapel, I had met with the director and was told that, oh, it's okay, someone else is going to do your part for you. And being told that someone else is going to sing your solo for you and perform for you just is counterproductive, and it's not really helping me after I've earned something. We'd been practicing for about 4 weeks, and I had my part down. I knew the dance and I knew the song. So being told I wasn't gonna perform was upsetting. If something happened to my legs or any part of my body, I'd hope that they wouldn't cut me from the show. But I do understand, but I don't understand their point of view. I understand that they want dancers and performers, but I feel that even in a chair I can still sing, and I can move my arms. I can do anything someone who can walk can do. I can do anything that a person who is able to walk can do. After chapel, we had gone to the cafeteria. We'd waited in the line amongst everyone else. Again, comments, helpful people. As I was about to get my food, I realized how difficult it was just trying to maneuver through the lunch line. It was a step-by-step process. Serve myself, move the plate, move the chair, serve myself, move the plate, move the chair. And then when I had went to go for my drink and then tried to find a spot to sit, I had dropped the food and sorry. I think I was more so embarrassed with having dropped the food and the fact that everyone was staring at me, and then just having to walk, or not even walk, to roll past them and do it again. That was a difficult process because it took so long to try to get the food and then for it to just drop and then to do it again and just try to keep my composure and try to seem fine and try to seem okay, just so that I can seem strong in this chair and try to be positive in this situation. We went to Dr. Gates' class, and she saw that we were having a difficult day, and she's just a wonderful lady, and just came and sympathized or empathized with us, and just wanted to hear what was going on and was willing to listen. I think that was what really helped me, was that someone was willing to listen to my day and what really happened and how I felt, and she was there to comment if needed, and she was really just there to listen and just be there for me, essentially. She also let us talk to the class and let them know what this project was, and Alana shared her story and how she just wanted to have others not so much sympathize, because we can never truly understand, but to empathize, just so that we can have somewhat of an understanding of what she lives with. I was in the chair for 9 hours. She's in her chair 7 days a week. for the past 7 years, and I will never know what that's like, but today was somewhat of a glimpse.
What I expected going in was to have somebody else have empathy from me, and spending only 7 or 8 hours in one. What I didn't expect was to see someone struggle the way I have. I'm living it, but I don't see it. And today I saw somebody throughout the entire day having to adjust to being paralyzed and see their struggle. And I ended up empathizing for them and learning from them and getting a different perspective from them. I expected them to get one from me, but I didn't expect to get one from them.
And it was a struggle, if anything. But that's Alana's life, and that's what she goes through every day. And just being able to be strong enough to go through something like that and still have a positive outlook on it